Welcome to Verbal Peak Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. Like to welcome you all to the show. Just to give you all a quick update of what's going on, we are officially giving away 2016 Maserati. You can go to hfsport1.com to enter in your chance to win. Entry fee is $25 per ticket, and the deadline is May 1st. That's sponsored by High Frequency, The Next Level, Verbal Pick Radio, a Verbal Image of Life, and A-Tone Productions. You can go to hfsport1.com and put in your chance to win this Maserati. MSRP is $115,000, so it could be yours. Now, one thing I want you all to understand in this Black History Month, I don't care if you OJ, who will make a statement that says, well, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Or if you Tiger Woods, who stated, well, I don't get involved in black affairs, I'm Kaplan Asian, whatever the hell that is. It always come back to bite them. I mean, everybody, just go back in time and look at the ones who tried to say, well, I'm not black. My mother was so-and-so and I was so-and-so. And look, you can be from Puerto Rico. They call you black Puerto Ricans. You can be in the Middle East, there's Sandra. You can be from, you name it. And in this society, you're black. Now, the problem is the denial. What I understand the negative connotations that the white man, the colonizer, put on black people. And that's one of the reasons why he was deemed the term devil. Because he went out and created all these racial epithets and stuck them to black people, right? Coon, shine, monkey, nigger. You just name it, right? Spread it all throughout the globe, right? And so a lot of black people was ashamed to be themselves because they didn't want to be under the banner of any of those type of negative stereotypes that was put on them by their former slave master / colonizer. Nobody wanted to be walking around and teased and called African booty scratcher and you couldn't celebrate who you were and had people ashamed of their melanin until they tried to bleach themselves as white as they can be. Some even said Michael Jackson bleached himself. Yeah, I'm just saying, ask Mike, did that work? Did they treat him any better? Ask anybody with one drop of melanin in their blood, do they get any kind of privilege, or do they even get white privilege? And we'll go from there, right? And it's always funny how in time, it's like as soon as they deny the black God, right? As soon as they deny the black God, they go through all kind of horrific, horrible. They life just be mocked, and it's like they just can't get right. Look at I got another example. I'm just using two of the most popular ones. Look at OJ. Man, since OJ say he not black, he OJ. He been accused of murder. He been locked up. They dogged his trail, disrespected him, and all over. They like, yeah, OJ, right? It's especially, oh man. And I remember a time it was real worse when a black man left a black woman for a white woman. He got dogged. All kind of supernatural things was happening to him. I don't know what that is, but I'm just making the case saying, over time, a lot of these celebrities who denied the black God and denied themselves of who they are suffered a great deal. It's something else. Now, before I get going, right, further into the program, right, I spoke to you all yesterday on the fact of meditation, right? And I played a little bit of the meditation that we did to give people a start. This is the meditation video we did was to bring people in that's not used to meditating and also show them the power in meditating. And then we subscribed a specific type of meditation rhythm that would fit right into your everyday life, coming from a place of soul existence, right? So I want to play that for you all, the whole thing, not just the ski taste we gave you all yesterday, right? And so, you ready? Here it is, right here on Verbal Pig Radio.
Melanin meditation. Breathe in through your nose and release through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and release through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and release through your mouth. You are abundance. You are a direct descendant of the Creator of all things. You have the power to call into existence what you need. You are wealth. You deserve wealth. You are wealthy. You are powerful. You can accomplish whatever you set your mind on. You are a part of this universe. Melanin is carbon 18, hydrogen 10, nitrogen 2, and oxygen 4, the components of melanin. You are a part of the oldest substance in the universe. Love yourself. Have knowledge of self. Become wealthy. Be wealthy. Live wealthy. You are a high moral being. You are worthy. Love your inner self as well as your outer self. You deserve abundance in your life. Open up the powers of your melanin. Tap into the universe. You are unique. The universe has an abundance of love for you. You are talented. You are wonderful. You are powerful. Melanin is strength. Melanin is power. Whether you have one drop or a trillion drops, you are powerful. You are in motion. You are healthy. You are wealthy. Meditation of melanin. Repeat this daily. Inspire yourself and be inspired. This is Melanin Meditation. Breathe in through your nose and release through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and release through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and release through your mouth. You are abundance. You are a direct descendant of the creator of all things. You have the power to call into existence what you need. You are wealth. You deserve wealth. You are wealthy. You are powerful. You can accomplish whatever you set your mind on. You are a part of this universe. Melanin is carbon 18, hydrogen 10, nitrogen 2, and oxygen 4, the components of melanin. You are a part of the oldest substance in the universe. Love yourself. Have knowledge of self. Become wealthy. Be wealthy. Live wealthy. You are a high moral being. You are worthy. Love your inner self as well as your outer self. You deserve abundance in your life. Open up the powers of your melanin. Tap into the universe. You are unique. The universe has an abundance of love for you. You are talented. You are wonderful. You are powerful. Melanin is strength. Melanin is power, whether you have 1 drop or a trillion drops. You are powerful. You are in motion. You are healthy. You are wealthy. Meditation of melanin. Repeat this daily. Inspire yourself and be inspired.
If the real darkness before there was sunlight had matter in it that was real, how then could the God make himself up in darkness and come out white? Talk to me. If he made himself up out of darkness and the darkness covered him, then the God who originated the heavens and the earth is a black God.
Yeah, there you go right there. That was melanin meditation. That was prescribed to remove stress. I mean, that was for us. That was prescribed to set your mind at ease, to remove you away from all the ills of life, the pressure, the hustle, the bustle, to where man, woman, child, you can sit and meditate and relax, right? Then you put your thoughts together, you put your plan together, then you move out on those thoughts and those plans with no fear. And then you accomplish whatever you will, what you want to. You go for it, but you have to. That melanin meditation is an exercise to calm yourself, right? It's an exercise to soothe your soul, right? Put you in a position to where you can tap into this universe and you can pull on it. That was the whole purpose of the melanin meditation, and we dropped it in Black History Month. And some people say, well, you know, coal black you're too black, man. Everything, I mean, do you got to talk about the black God? Do you got to talk about black people? Do you got to talk about melanin? You know, do you got to bring on Farrakhan talking this black stuff? Do you hear it all a lot. And it's like, dude, come on. 465 years of negativity regarding black people that the white people and others put a narrative on a whole race of people that we were shiftless, that we were lazy, beware of us, we all are criminals, we don't deserve this, we don't deserve that, right? It set that all throughout this planet. And over, let's say, really the 30s, but we'll say the 50s, when they start moving strong in the 50s, and the civil rights in the 60s, in the 70s, and with the Panthers, 60s, 70s with the Panthers, and it's and where we at today. You trying to tell me over, let's say, 70 years compared to 465 years, and black people are so afraid and nervous, saying, hey, you're talking too much black talk, and 70 years is too much when they've been dogging black folk for over 465 years? Can't even compare. We ain't even catching up yet. So you have to say, hey man, black is beautiful no matter the shade. You got to say that. We got to keep repeating that, because it's truth. And truth has to knock out the brains of falsehood. So you keep hurling truth. Keep throwing truth. Keep throwing truth. That's all it is. What? Because it's impossible to move forward in time with a inferior mind. And that rhymed, I wasn't even trying to. But by me being a part-time rapper, I can drop it on a dime. You see what I'm saying? But still, I'm just saying, we have to come out of a shell. We have to come out the cocoon. We have to take our rightful position and place on this planet and stand up strong and bold and claim your existence, that you do exist, you do love yourself, and you getting ready to make motion. That's what it's all about. And we're trying to assist in any way, shape, or form we can to get the people on that right frequency, on that right mindset, to receive themselves and knowledge of themselves and love for themselves, and to accept themselves wholeheartedly, right? To knock out all the lies that was placed in our subconscious of the negative stereotypes and the negative narratives that was created by those who didn't want to see us strive or have anything in the first place, right? We got to get all that baggage and garbage up off of us so we can move forward in a peaceful environment. We have to create the environment in which our children's children will grow up in, so they can think at peace and be themselves. Ain't nobody gonna do it if we don't do it. You think the people that put you in a condition and left you there for 400 something odd years gonna wake up one day and say, hey, you know what? We was wrong what we did to them. What can we do to fix the condition? Now, all they gonna do is throw some good words at it, throw some good talk at it, throw you a couple of Negro leaders out front to say some good words, and that's the end of it. Because right while they out there giving you this rah, bang, bang speech, they build another liquor store at the same time. I mean, the game is the game. So how do you change the game? You got to change the mindset. And sometimes you got to change the board. You got to change the game board. You got to create your own game board. Right? And then you start playing it and make them want to play your game instead of you playing their game. Play your own game. You know the rules. You set it up, and you make your game the best game that everybody want to play your game. You know what I mean? We got so many pieces to the puzzle or pieces to put on the game board, unlike nobody else. Our pieces to the game board is wrapped up in a history that nobody else been through. I mean, it's like you are running back, right? And all you got is you and the guard. That's it, 2. And you going up against 11. And you need to score a touchdown, right? And you telling God, now this the guard. And God say, look here, on 3, I'm going to hand you this ball, right? I want you to start, on 2, you start in motion. When I say 3, I'm going to hand you the ball. I want you to run to the right hash line, right? Then I want you to reverse field and run back to the left hash line. Right. Then when you get to the left hash line, I want you to go straight diagonal. Then when you get to the sideline for going straight diagonal, I want you to go up in the middle of the field. Right. Then run straight. Then I want you to turn around, reverse field again. Right. Run towards the end zone. Stop. Turn around. Run back towards the other sideline to the left, and then dart into the end zone. And you like, man, with all those people up against me, it's nowhere in hell, nowhere in the world I can get into the end zone, right? He say, well, what kind of faith do you have? You got faith? Do you have faith? I mean, do you really got faith? Do you believe it can be done? Like, okay. He say, who made your legs? Who made your arms? Who made that body? Right? Who made you? Right? You don't think I know what you capable of doing and what this body and these functions of the body can do? You don't think I know what the heart can do? I created all of that. You don't think I know what the brain can do? What the mind can do? I knew what the functions of all that it details before you even created. So if God gave you the game plan, you saying, and I'm the creator of the game, you telling me I don't know the game? That's what you telling the God? He said, okay. Line up, just you and the God. He said, you run it just like I told you. Her 2, you running much. Her 300. Give him the ball, bam. He shot. He just running on faith, wondering why they can't get him at the angles that he's running. You can't figure it out. Score, touchdown, game over. It could be done. Meaning, touchdown, game over means that they broke the mold. Because all of the 11 conspired against that one, and they worked together to keep that one from entering into that end zone. And they didn't even recognize the guard that was on the field with them. They looked over him. because the guard wasn't looking like what they thought the guard was going to look like. So when the guard gave them that game plan, it was a game plan that they never seen before, never witnessed, didn't even know it existed. And the guard knew all the angles and all the spots to go to at the right time where they couldn't even get there. And all you had to do is just hear and obey, just like that, and it's a done deal. And I'm just saying it to say that, of course, you got people who purposely don't want to see you rise, who will hire people who look just like you, just to become an obstacle, to get in your way. And they'll take the money. It's like Judas and the Black Messiah. It's going to always be somebody that's going to take that money to shut you down. When you trying to be independent and you trying to stand on freedom. It's going to always be somebody that's going to come up and say, you sure you want to do that? You know you're going to piss off a lot of people. And you say, well, really God put it on my heart to do it. Oh, there you go. They don't understand your God. Well, that's their problem. You just keep moving, right? So that's what the Melanin Meditation is about. It's simply just, and it might work, might not, I don't know, but it was created to calm you down, to tap into this universe so you can receive. That's all. You can receive information, knowledge, direction, and then you can use that and add to your life, right? You can be assertive, knowledgeable, and a go-getter. There's nothing wrong with that. Hell, go get it. It was to allow you to have love for yourself, because we was taught that, black wasn't beautiful. That came from the colonizer and your open enemy. Of course, he's doing his job. He don't want to compete. He want to control the whole game, so he want to keep you off the game board. He want to keep you off the field. That way, you won't even have a chance to score. That's his job, and he's doing what he's doing. And so, you have to say, wait a minute. These people put their pants on the same way I do. Let me go for mine here. What I'm worried about. Right? That's part of the game, man. That's how it goes. So, we wanted to, and when I say we, I'm talking about not just myself and A-Tone Productions, and shout out to High Frequency and Sister Sonera Smith and Sister Pebbles and and everybody that's participated in the EDP2, the movement. Not just that. When I say we, I mean every ancestor, going all the way back to when slavery first started, who was searching and seeking for a way to move us forward, to get back to what they seen prior to slavery, what they remembrance of a unified people, of people coming together, of black greatness and pyramids and ownerships, and just gold just what we enjoy, their remembrance. And they threw a prayer forward stating that, man, one day we can get back to what I would like to see us get back to, the type of living that we had before the fall, before we fell into slavery. They remembered that. And they tried to project that image, and all they see, they get together with the new mothers, and look, you gotta teach this to your child. You gotta teach that to you. We gotta get back to what we lost, right? But it really was saying we gotta rebuild what we lost in the future, but in the futuristic perspective. We can't build what we had prior to slavery because there's technology now. The look would be different, but we can take that remembrance of how comfortable and our experience of creating things from the earth, which gave us comfort and pleasure. We can do that in a future time once we rebuild and take back our minds, right? Take back who we are and our comfortability in our own skin and go forward when we reach that position. So that's all the meditation was to help get back to that free state of mind. Right here on Verbal Pick Radio, we out.